Hi everybody, welcome to Mystica Soul Tarot. So today we're going to do a reading about shadow work, okay? What is your shadow hiding from you? So we have three options, three tarot decks. You can pick from the back. I'm going to show you one card for you to connect maybe with the illustration or the card itself. For group number one, we have fertility. This is like the Empress card, and this is a psychic tarot deck. For group number two, we have the before and after tarot deck. And your card would be, ooh, the Tower, going into the Star. That's interesting. And then for group number three, we have the Tarot Stories deck. Let's see what card comes out. Oh, you have the Sun. This is the illustration for Tarot Stories. So these are the three options for you to connect. You can choose more than one. And yeah, remember these are collective readings. So we receive many messages. If something doesn't resonate with you, just let it go and just keep on with the reading. Maybe choose another group if you felt like you didn't connect with the first one. Um, Also, remember you can leave comments, you can give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Timestamps, as always, are in the description. So thank you very much for being here. I'll see you next for your messages. Okay, group number one, welcome. You chose this card. Let's see. Let's see what is going on with you. What is your shadow hiding from you? This is an interesting concept. Okay. We've got heartache and loss, which is the same as the Three of Swords in the normal tarot deck. We've got I think this is the Hermit card, Solitude. Okay, we have heartache and loss, solitude. Okay, let's see. And we have this would be like the Nine of Swords, suffering in silence. Okay, we have something here. We definitely have something here. So let's see. Your shadow maybe is trying to hide the fact that you feel either isolated, lonely, you cannot, maybe you feel like you can't trust in people around you. Maybe you feel like you are, maybe that fear is something that is really affecting you in a way that you can't connect with other people because fear and hurt itself might be isolating you. So maybe that is the root of your isolation. I don't know if you feel like you've been isolated lately or that you can't connect with a certain group of people, or maybe with a person. Here we have the Empress card. Okay, so maybe for you this is the side of you that really needs to create something and to connect. We have the Fertility card, and the Empress is usually, yes, very fertile and very sexy and productive, and she is I mean the excellent woman, okay, like the perfect pair for the emperor. Okay, so we're not talking just about the perfect wife, we're talking about the ideal woman, right? So maybe a part of you that wants to express this co-creational energy is not able to do that because you here are dealing with something really heavy. So yeah, maybe you don't let other people know that you are suffering, maybe because you have suffering in silence. You don't want other people to know that you're suffering or that something is really hurting you. Maybe this is not something specific, but maybe in general, you don't like to confide in other people when you are vulnerable. And so this tends to isolate you, okay? This might also be something that is not letting you connect in love relationships. Let's see, because we have here this, I don't know, this desire to connect, to create with the Empress card. Okay, so let's see a little bit more of your messages. Passion ignited. Okay. Obstacles and challenges with the five of this is the five of fire. Five of Wands, I think. Yes, this is all wands. Spiritual strength. the Nine of Wands. So there's this fiery energy that wants to come out. I don't know if this is, I don't know how this is going to resonate, but maybe it's like you like to maybe face things head on, and you maybe are very competitive, or you are the kind of person that would like to resolve things by yourself. Maybe you don't like to ask for help, maybe, and you are holding all of this weight, right? And so you're very proactive, like you're able, you maybe you are someone who likes to take risks. Okay, you have here a person who's about to cross like some sort of abysm. I don't know if that's the right word in English. I'm sorry. But you know how the Five of Wands is usually about competition, but here to me is like I'll to whatever extremes I have to go to to face this, or to solve this, or to win this. Okay, if it is a competition. So what I see here is that your shadow is sort of allowing you, not allowing you to show your vulnerable side to other people, maybe. So the good thing about this is that you are projecting yourself, or showing yourself, or showing up as someone who's very self-reliant and independent. Maybe you are the kind of person that others go to for help and advice. But yeah, there's something inside of you that is not allowing you to feel the hurt and the pain, and you maybe you like to suffer alone, or I don't know, maybe you don't like to suffer alone, but you would rather not let other people know about these things, okay? And maybe it's because it's either something about trust, or something about I can handle this all on my own, you know? Okay, so let's see. I want to see what could be a nice solution for you, or how to work with this. And I felt like doing it all with the tarot, but you know what? I'm going to use this because this oracle card proved to be very enlightening with specific issues that I wanted to consult. So, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so let's see what is the advice for you. You have ascendant with entrance. You have the 11th house community. That's interesting for you because this is talking about isolation, and this is about collaboration, belonging, conjunction, alliance. So, yeah. So, let me see the ascendant. This is card number 35. Okay, I wanted to read a little bit about the Ascendant card. In a natal chart, the Ascendant tells a story about how you walked into this life at your birth and how you walk into any new situation. It describes the door through which you see the world and the world sees you. You remember how I told you how you are projecting yourself? Your filter system, and hints at your awakening consciousness. The ascendant, also known as the rising sign, describes the degree of the zodiac just coming up over the east horizon at the moment and place of your birth. If you are not like really into astrology, I would really advise you to go into this and look for your natal chart. You just have to know the city, of course, the city, the exact time of your birth, and you introduce those, and that is going to give you your ascendant, your rising sign. And this could also explain a lot about this being really defensive. Okay, so it will be really interesting for you to know about this. But yes, I feel like the ascendant, sometimes people describe it as like the mask that we put on. So yeah, it says, how do you see the world? Take a long look at the assumptions and presumptions through which you filter your experience of reality. Really look at how your privilege, trauma, or certain attributes of your story can distort the reality of the moment. Okay. Look carefully at the signals you sent off. Do they match your intent? Do you say you're fine when you really need a hug? Are you trained to sound modest or apologetic when really you know what you're doing? Do you act like you know what you're doing when you don't? Notice what you project onto the world and take responsibility of how you are seen. Okay. And especially if this is something, I don't know if this part of the reading will resonate with everybody, but maybe because this is like putting a boundary between you and other people. Okay. This is not allowing you to connect deeply in your relationships. Okay. So I'm not telling you to go and tell everybody about your deepest feelings or about your troubles or something, but just know that there are some people that you can really trust. So it will be good for you. Okay. You have the 11th house. The 11th house has to do with community and belonging to a bigger group. So, or an institution. So it would be good for you to maybe look into, I don't know if there are, therapies, group therapies, maybe spiritual practices that can allow you to do this shadow work and to work with whatever it is that is hurting you, or if it's just your coping mechanism of not letting other people be there for you when you are hurting. Okay, because it doesn't have to be something really specific that is hurting you. Maybe it's just the way that you handle tough things. Okay. So, yeah, confide more in your friends. Like, really try to have like a network of people who are really there for you. Okay. And yeah, we have the conjunction alliance. You are going to notice how when you are able to do that, when you are willing to connect, then the people are going to show up. And you will see that just things are start to really make sense. Okay. I don't know how to say it. It's like the pieces of the puzzle coming together. People who are really like your tribe, your soul tribe, really coming to you and connecting with you, even when you're not actually calling them, they will, because here is the alliance. So they are saying that you really need to depend on other people and really connect with other people, being able to do that. So yes, this was a very interesting reading. Group one, please let me know in the comments what you think about this. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Okay, bye. Hi, group number two, you chose the Tower card, which is connecting with the Star card. Let's see your message. What is your shadow hiding from you? What do you need to see? Okay. What does group number two need to see? Seven of Wands going into the Eight of Wands. Okay. Seven of Swords going into the Eight of Swords. Three of Wands going into the Four of Wands. Okay. So, this is talking about taking risk. So, you don't want to take some risks? Maybe you are ready to do something, but in this case, I feel like your shadow, which is your ego, is trying to put excuses, maybe out of fear. Sometimes they say that our ego tries to protect us when it fear mongers us in our minds, right? So, what I see is that maybe you've been holding out something for too long. Like maybe you've been thinking about doing something and just trying to resist to act on it, but now it's the time. And you keep you just keep bringing up excuses not to do it, not to act. Okay, maybe you keep complaining that you are blocked or that you can't, but you are actually not blocked. Okay, this is kind of like some self delusion. This is some kind of like a cheat that you do to yourself or something to stop you from going to the next phase. See how here they are like the Three of Wands, they are like in an adventure and they are going home, right? They are going into the Four of Wands. Whatever it is that you are actually ready to do, the risk that you are ready to take, it's going to take you to a better place. It's going to give you foundation. It's going to give you stability in the long run. But yes, you have to go through some tests. Okay. And it is very interesting here that this is the two characters, the same two characters that were here are here, Seven of Wands, right? So maybe you don't have to do this alone. Maybe there's someone that can be with you. Okay. So you see here the tower maybe is representing some disruption or change or getting out of your comfort zone or something that pushes you out of a stalemate, right? And it seems uncomfortable. But then you have the star, which is like the possibility of regeneration, healing, but also a better, just going to your destiny, going to a better place, right? This is like the star that's afar, right? And you're connecting with it. So yeah, maybe your shadow is, I don't know, they are preventing you from taking some actions. Okay, but you are ready. You are ready to do whatever it is. Let's see. You're ready to take some challenges, some risks. We have the King of Swords with the Page of Swords. We have the Chariot. We have the Knight of Coins with the Queen of Coins, which is a very practical card. Mm, so they are saying that you have great skills. And again, this is something that is showing that you are ready for the next phase of your life or ready to take that risk. Like you have everything. You have the energy of the King of Swords. That is, is very intelligent, very wise, right? You maybe have all the information that you need. You don't need to look into anything else. And if you do, you will get that information really quickly. They are saying you are ready to move on from something or ready to take some new adventure, take some new challenges. You are strong also. You have great leader skills, they are saying. So don't doubt yourself, okay? We have the Knight of Coins and the Queen of Coins. This is a very practical approach to things. So also this might be you trying to be in control of some sort of process. And what I feel is that you won't be completely in control when you take risks, but you are fully able to face whatever it is that comes your way. Okay, there is also something about keep practicing and getting better and better and better and being very persistent with the Knight of Coins energy until you get to the Queen of Coins energy, which is a more stabilized energy. So it might take some time for you to get to a better place, taking the risk, doing something different, but you will be able to succeed. You have the Chariot here, so there's success. Um, what else am I getting? I'm getting that I don't know if this resonates with you. Maybe you interpret other people's comments as like they don't trust you or that they don't believe in you, or you take their criticism like way too harsh. But I feel like this is more you doing that to yourself. Like maybe you are reading too much into what these people are telling you. Maybe they are telling you something, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not that important for you to stop you from doing whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, okay? So, yeah, it's like you don't have to care about what they say or what they think, but even if they say that, I don't know if it's too, I don't know if the word is accurate. I'm sorry. I'm seeing a little bit of a paranoid attitude. I'm sorry. But yes, that's what I'm seeing, okay? Don't feel cold out, okay? If it's not you, then it's not you. Okay, so let's see what is this would be the advice for you. You have the midheaven pinnacle. Okay, the midheaven, it's like the highest, um, it's like the highest point of our card. And it usually is associated with where we get our success or our professional shine or reputation or whatever. Let's see. We have conjunction alliance that came out for the previous group. That's interesting. We have the same colors here. So you will have allies in the way. Remember that I told you that you don't have to do this alone? You have the Pallas Athena Think card. Okay. Which card should I read? Let's see. Let's read a little bit about Midheaven, which is card number 36. Let's see. The Midheaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to other people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes the future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. So it's like you have to maybe stop yourself from getting there, right? The midheaven is the highest point of the chart. That's what I told you, where the sun would be at midday. This most public, visible point of the chart acts like a flagpole on top of your personal castle. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. This is so weird. So maybe it's like you don't feel like you want to be at the top, or you don't feel like you want to talk or be seen or be heard, but there's actually like a loss there, right? For you. It's like this is where you're supposed to be going, right? And you're stopping yourself from doing this, okay? You have conjunction alliance, which is like getting all the being in the right time at the right moment with the right people, and this will align with you, okay? This is when you have um a lot of planets at this in the same position or in the same house, and it's all working out for you, okay, with this alliance. And then with the Pallas Athena card, think is right, like being very rational and thinking about your next steps, right? Don't let emotions take over. Let's see what the Pallas Athena card has to say about this. Speaks of a sharp and guarded intellect. Loans you the ability to walk into a boardroom or other professional situation and be ready to take on any challenge, completely in your power with just the right words at hand. Just ask her. Pallas Athena is within you. Speak to her. So she's actually going to help you face any challenge, okay, that will be in your present, in your, I'm sorry, in your future. Maybe it's more it's something that is going to happen way faster than you think if you take the steps, if you are ready to take the risk, okay? So maybe it's in the present that you really need to start acting and start doing things. But from what I'm getting from this reading is that it's not, your success or the destiny of whatever you're supposed to get is not going to be right away. Like it's going to be a step by step, but you have to start doing something, okay? So yeah, group number 2, this is what I see for you from what your shadow is hiding. Please let me know in the comments what you feel about this reading, and I hope to see you next time, okay? Bye bye. Hi, group number 3, you chose the sun or the tarot stories deck. So let's see, what is your shadow hiding from you? From the card the sun, let me see. Okay, let me see. I'm getting a feeling that is something that is very, like, maybe it's not hidden from you, or it's very hard to hide from you. Maybe you are already conscious of this thing. It has come to light, it is illuminated, but your shadow is maybe, I don't know, like in a way blocking this. Let me see. Okay. So what is your shadow hiding from you? We've got the Four of Coins. We've got the Tower. Okay. And we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay. Hmm. That you actually like chaos. You are actually craving chaos, destruction of some sort. You want something to be burned to the ground, and you want to see what good is gonna come from this. But maybe a part of you is afraid of the change. Like a part of you wants something to really change and be like burned to the ground. I don't know what it is. You want to end something, you want something to just be done with something, okay? Because you want to see the potential growth, but at the same time, you're like holding on to something. Maybe you're holding on to some sort of control. That's interesting. Or maybe you want control over the chaos. Let me see. Maybe you want something to be out in the open, but you don't want to be the one who sets this thing on fire, or who says something, or who sets the wheels in motion. Okay. Let me see that. This is a very interesting message. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Star, and you have the Eight of Wands. Okay. So from what I can get is that maybe you've been waiting for something for so long, and it's not happening, and you maybe a part of your soul already feels like, okay, it's time for these things to change, for a new me to come out. We have the Star, we have the Sun. Oh my God, I want to be seen. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be the one who's the first to come into the front. It's like when you've done the homework at school, right? You're ready, you know the subject, you know you're gonna do well. But when the teacher says who wants to come first, who wants to present first, you don't want to be the one to go to the front and do it. Like, not first. Maybe you will be the second, the third, the fourth, or maybe you will be last. Maybe you want to see how others do better or worse than you, right? And there is some sort of control here. So from what I get is that you want something to really, really get in motion or to be changed. But the fact is, you feel like you don't want to take part in the change, at least not directly, right? And also, I see like you feel ready for something. You feel ready for a change. You are more than ready to shine or to do something. But a part of you is like a little bit shy. I don't know if that's the word. It's a little bit shy, or feeling safe in their comfort zone. That's interesting. Okay, I want um I want to clarify what's the Tower and the Star thing here. The Eight of Swords. Feeling like nothing changes, everything is the same every day. Maybe cut a routine. Maybe you want to cut a routine. Maybe you want something to just not keep being the same. But at the same time, maybe you feel like you are not able to do something about it. Maybe you feel hopeless, or how do I say it? Powerless. But the Eight of Swords always tells us that we do have power, that we are actually able to come out of whatever it is that we are, because she feels like, oh my God, I'm so scared. And she's wearing gloves and the mask, and maybe she's like self isolating because of some virus or something. And she's putting all these locks, but there is no wall. You can see the corridor here, you can see the outside door. So there is a way out. You don't have to wait for others to do something for you, or for some chaos to happen. You can actually come out. Okay. Um, yeah. So what I see here is that you're already heading to success. I don't know in what way, like you're ready. You don't have to wait anymore. You just have to get going. In this sense, you are connecting to pile two. So if you felt attracted to that pile, that group, then go ahead and check it out, okay? Don't wait for others to act. Don't wait for chaos or disruption or a big thing to happen, okay? Let's see. What is the advice For you, pile 3, you have Jupiter with abundance. You have Sagittarius with expand. You're ready, ready, ready. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, right? Is the planet associated with Sagittarius. So it's time for you to go and do whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to travel, go travel. If you want to even relocate, learn a new language, do something completely different, just do it. Uranus, oh my God, you're so ready. And be careful with what you ask for, because Uranus is a very disruptive planet. Is It's like an earthquake, right? Coming to your life. So if you want something to change so badly, then maybe you're asking for that, right? So maybe the circumstances are going to align in a way that you will be forced to act. You will be forced to look for a way out. You will be forced to expand and look for that abundance out there, right? To get out of that to get out, I'm sorry, to get out of the comfort zone and to shine, right? Whatever change Uranus brings is not always like comfortable. So this is why I'm telling you, be careful with what you ask for, assuming that this reading, of course, is resonating with you, that you want some big change to happen, that you want a big transformation. It will happen. So brace yourself for whatever change is coming. One of the things that I hear here with this Sagittarius card, which is a fire sign, you can be the starter of this. You don't have to wait for other people to change your circumstances, or for the circumstances around you to change. Like you don't have to wait for that. You can start the motion, the wheel, the I don't know. You can start the energy that moves all of this. Okay? This is what I'm seeing. So, group number 3, please let me know in the comments what you think about this reading, if it resonated or not. Thank you very much for being here. You can give it a thumbs up if you like the reading, or subscribe if you feel connected to my content. So, thank you very much. I'll see you next time.